Okay, did I do everything right? Audio should be okay.
Ako nagiginaw. I-ano mo na, ibalik mo na sa screen.
Okay, so just testing.
Ba't
our health check ng stream. Yep, so testing. Okay, looks good. Let's go. So last week, I came across a murdered family in a mill house by the river, and after investigating, you went on to look for lodging, and you found an unusual tavern. It's called the Sweetest Tree, and it's what you can see on your screen. It's basically a tavern that's built amid several large trees that seem to have been unharmed during the process. And Giddy would tell you that this yung setup na to, merong dryad who's kind of in business with a innkeeper Misha. So in the tavern are lots of critters, squirrels, ravens, kung ano-anong small animals running around. And then when you entered, soon there was a commotion. Soon after you entered, mga half an hour after, and you find one of your previous acquaintance, one of your students from your academy, actually from your school, si Kale, looking for you, and in doing so, medyo may turns out meron palang shall we say, non-fans of the Wild Ones in the taverns, and this started a brawl once they realized that you're inside. So again, this brawl is non-lethal. Just fists, feet kicks flying, food flying, kung ano-anong. Basically, parang siyang WWE, where there's a lot of smackdown, but no one really dies. Except if you wanted to kill someone. That's another. You're free to do that if you want to, pero ito yung expectation from a tavern brawl. So last up, after one round, Giddy was knocked out by an errant fist, the back of the head. Macria, not being in the mood to brawl, just monked her way out of the tavern into the night sky, where she saw this peculiarly familiar sign in the middle of the sky, about quarter the size of the moon. It's a swirly symbol that seems familiar to her, but she can't quite place kung saan niya nakita before. And that's where we left last session. So, going back to our... so, that was Macria's turn. You stepped out. Giddy is unconscious. Not 0 hit points, just unconscious as in tulog. Like his head on the table. So that's his turn. Kalen, what would you like to do amidst this? Wait. First roll a. As the brawl is developing. Wait. One moment. There is supposed to be another thing here. No, hindi ko na. Wait lang ah. Roll 1d20 for me. Si Kalen. Roll 1d20 and 1d4. 3 and a 19. Okay. So amidst the chaos of the brawl, out of the corner of your eye, you see the same crow na merong brass knuckles na kagat-kagat in its beak. And it looks like it wants to use it. It's kind of too heavy for it to lift. And the other thing you see is my loot that is just resting against the table behind you. So I'm mentioning these items because you're free to like interact with them, or as you choose. You're free to brawl old school style with your fists and with your body, but you can also cast spells. But as I mentioned, keep in mind that this is meant to be a non-lethal kind of encounter. So what the spells, you have to be careful with your spells, because if they have certain consequences, like say fireball, you fireball in the middle of an inn, there will be consequences.
Okay.
So it's your turn. What are you going to do?
Igagrab ko yung
Wait, ano pala? One more thing. Giddy is unconscious, pero one option you can do is use your action to wake him up. But that's up to you.
Hindi pwedeng bonus action healing word, parang ganun.
Healing word. May save, but you can I'll allow that.
Okay. I'll grab yung brass knuckles.
Okay, you grab it, and then what do you do?
I'll punch the guy who threw the punch at me na nakatama kanina.
Okay. So that was like some sort of half-orc with a fancy cape who threw the punch at you. So you punch him back, grabbing the brass knuckles from the bird. Make an... It would be... Okay. Just reviewing this kind of different mechanics. Okay, just make an attack roll with your strength bonus. And you're proficient with your punch, so strength and your proficiency modifier. So roll d20.
Strength plus proficiency? Okay.
Yes. Roll the 4. So yeah, you punch back at this gnome with a fancy cloak, but it turns out meron siyang fancy like half plate armor underneath the cloak, and you punch him in the gut, and he just smirks at you. The brass knuckles doing no visible effect on him. That's a miss. So, and then your healing word kay Giddy.
Yep.
Okay, Giddy, make a Constitution save. See if you were able to snap out of your Okay, you wake up. So you're groggily around, huh? What? You are awake. Alright. So that's you. Hanzo is going to wear his scarf. Okay. Where's my cheat sheet? That's a 12 and a 2. Okay. Okay, Hanzo takes like there's a bowl on the table full of acorns. He just takes the whole bowl and attempts to smash it into a nearby combatant. Acorns and the bowl. He rolls a 4, but he has, that's 5 plus 5, 10, 14. He just hits. 14 ang ang AC ng kanyang target. The bowl shatters and the dwarf na yung target niya is showered with acorns, to which a bunch of squirrels accost the guy who is now wearing acorns in his beard, in his hair, in his cloak, and he is out of the fight, being too afraid to kind of shoo away the acorns, knowing that this is the Dryad's domain. So that kind of de-escalates the brawl a bit. So the way you win the brawl is you just basically survive long enough without getting unconscious. Okay, so that reduces the brawls. Okay, I just have to keep track of this. Where do I keep track of this? Dito na lang. Alright. Okay. Up next is it's the brawl's turn. So everyone everyone make dexterity acrobatics checks.
Pati ako?
Yes, pati ikaw. $13 kay Giddy. Natural 20. Okay. Okay, how about Kalen? Si Hando pala.
Hindi ba lumabas? Lumabas na sa akin.
Hindi pa lumalabas sa amin. Wala pa. Hanzo would have advantage on this because danger sense. Rolls a dirty 20. Baka naka-self or something. Yeah, we don't see it. So, okay, Macria, as you're looking up in the night sky, you hear this screaming getting louder and louder behind you, and you just kind of absent-mindedly step to the side. As a dwarf comes flying out the door into the night sky. You almost actually don't notice. So you dodge it. Hanzo ducks down as a pie is thrown in his direction. See Giddy, as you are getting up, a bar stool is smashed where parang you kind of just roll along the table as a bar stool is smashed in the spot where you previously were. And we are, 15. Si Kellen. Yeah, that's not enough to dodge an elbow from the half orc that you are currently brawling with. So, going around, Macria, what are you doing?
Can I try to recall where I've seen the symbol before?
Okay. Make a history check, and because of the nature of this, make it at a disadvantage.
Ooh.
Memory check. Okay. By the way, just trying to remember. 13. You definitely know that you've seen it before. But it's like it's the tip of your tongue kind of thing.
Do I at least remember when I've seen it? Like recently, a year ago?
Definitely before the pregnancy.
Well, that narrows things down. Great. Most of my life. All right.
before, yeah. Alright. Ay, nag-message pala kayo and stuff. Hindi pa nabasa. Okay. I was about to look up something. Alright, yes. Just a reminder to everyone in the game. Come on. Okay, so yeah, Giddy actually has 2 inspiration this session. One for Kale and one for Macria. So be mindful of that. So that's Macria's turn. Just thinking there, dodging flying dwarves. See, up next is Giddy. So Giddy, you just managed to dodge the bar stools. It smashes on the wooden table. What do you do on your turn?
Giddy says, let's make this more fun. And then I cast a major illusion, major image. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll taas na pala na level yan. Wait. I'll cast darkness so that nobody sees anything.
Cast what? Darkness.
Darkness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, para mas chaotic siya.
Alright.
Ooh! And I'll keep on shouting. Ooh!
Okay, so this 15-foot, so bale, 30-foot wide area in the middle of the tap room is filled with this magical darkness. And which just sends the brawl into a even more frenzy than before. As mas parang mas hardcore na siya. So that ends Giddy's turn. Kaelin, what are you going to do? Ay, wait. That's a 2 and a 9. Okay, you notice, Kaelin, na mayroong kettle of hot water just on the other table, pero well within your reach, behind you.
Okay. Cast Bless on me, Hanzo, Giddy, and Kale.
Okay, you remember that. So ikaw si Hanzo,
Giddy and Kale.
so 4. So you casting it at 2nd level?
Yes.
Okay, as you do this, some of the brawlers say, he's using magic! This is like, get him! And they kind of, as a group, turn towards you as you release the spell's magic. Hey, that's not fair! Okay. What's your action? So, Hanzo is going to take the... What's he going to take? He's going to take a... He's going to take the cloak, the pretty cloak from the half-orc beside you, yank it to attempt to throw the half-orc onto another of those. This one is a half-elf that's going to gang up on you, Kaelin. So he makes his check. 14, he succeeds. So the half-orc is lifted off his feet, crashes into the other combatant. That de-escalates the brawl a bit. That's Hanzo's turn. Macria, still outside. What are you going to do?
Can I use my bonus action?
Wait. Sorry. Before that, Brawl's turn pala ulit. Say, top of the round. So, right now... Okay, everyone make an athletics check. All right. Okay, Giddy, you are somebody took the kettle of hot water and poured it onto you. And as you're screaming in the scalding water, it doesn't do any damage. It's just scalding hot. As in it's the shock of it that gets you. And make a Constitution saving throw as the same individual, which is a okay. This one is a growling. Looks to be a hog farmer by the smell of him. May baboy that has a dented helmet. Swung the now empty kettle onto your head, but you're able to just get your hand in the way to avoid getting knocked out again. You just made it. The DC was 12. Okay, so you survive. Let's see, so that's Bakria, the dwarf that was thrown outside, attempts to tackle you into the brawl. And you just step out of the way again at the last minute and he just crashes into the door behind you. Face first. Amazed at your monk speed. You weren't even looking at him. You just kind of absent-mindedly stepping out of the way. Si Kaylin naman, with an 11, but you have bless, so you can add a D4 to that if you want.
Hindi sa skill checks.
Hindi ba siya skill checks? Oh yeah.
Saving throw and attack rolls lang.
All right. So with that, somebody else. Let's see. Sino? That's a 681. Okay. A flabby. Okay. A flabby halfling bard. Overweight halfling bard. With a kind of a single vambrace na may etching sa jumps parang WWE style off someone and attempts to tackle you to the ground and to knock you out. Make a Constitution saving throw. Now you can add a D4. Okay, no problem. So you now have this flabby halfling bard clinging to the back of your armor, parang trying to pummel you with his fists, but it's not working. Okay. Sino ba? That was you three. Si Hanzo was ano siya nag-saving throw? Saving throw athletics check. Oh, athletics check yan. 24, yeah, no problem. He just parries a wild swing at his face. So now it's Macria's turn.
Okay, okay, go.
As you dodge out of the way of right after the dwarf smacks his face against the door behind you, what do you do?
Can I use my bonus action to call Nanika to my side? Bonus action yan, di ba? To give.
Okay, yeah, so you kind of do you have a whistle of some kind?
Yeah, siguro.
Okay. So she runs to you with her speed and she gets to you right outside the door.
Okay. And then can I scan the area just to check if there are people like watching or ganun? Like yung hindi siya part ng tavern to begin with. Like bagong tao na dumating or bagong creature.
Okay, make a perception check.
Yung symbol ba, nandun lang siya? Hindi siya gumagalaw? Nasa taas lang? Like,
Yeah, naka-fix lang siya na parang siyang just like a star. So
Okay.
it's not moving.
okay.
The length of time. Natural 1. Okay, you're so distracted by the symbol in the sky that you kind of you don't really notice anything else.
Mhm.
As Nanika is also at the same time licking your face. So some bit of slobber gets in your eyes. You're not able to
Okay.
sweep the night for any other people.
Okay.
So Giddy, it's now your turn, Giddy.
Okay, Giddy will grab the nearest item,
Okay,
probably
wait.
the kettle if it's there, and
Wait
then
lang,
smash
wait
into it.
Giddy ay and okay, merong empty beer keg on the table near you, and under the stool you can see as what looks to be a 1-foot diameter round stone bird bath. Parang siyang bowl na malaki na pinagpapaliguan ng ibon, and you can see there's several dark feathers floating in the water, half full yung parang palanggana.
Yun. If in the darkness I can still see yung person na nagbuo sa akin ng water, I'll smack it. I'll smack the bird ball back at it.
Okay, so all right. So So, alright, make an attack roll, I guess. Sige, so this is 1 foot diameter. This should be a strength roll. So, roll d20, add your proficiency modifier, your strength, and mayroon ba siyang bless?
Meron.
Meron, diba? And your bless.
Teka lang
As you
Proficiency.
pick it up and heave, ang proficiency mo is +5 ka na, I think. It's on the upper left ng character sheet mo.
Upper left.
Katabi nung armor class. Roll d20, 5, subtract your strength bonus, and add d4.
Fuck. All in all, 5.
5. Alright. The bird bath seems to be heavier than you thought. It kind of slips out of your grasp as you were swinging it towards the individual, yung hog farmer who attempted to smack you with a kettle. Who was a halfling, by the way. And in the process, yung water with the murky water with feathers kind of splashes into Kalen. So he's now basa na siya with feathers sticking into his armor, with a halfling bard clutching to his back.
Sorry, dude, but I can't see you.
Yeah, so Kalen.
Yep.
So, okay, so you're actually in the darkness. So, some small creature is crushing to your back. And you just got doused with stinky water coming from Giddy. What do you do?
Can I grab yung...
Ay, wait lang. I keep forgetting this. D20. The 2. Okay. As you're flailing about, your hand comes into contact with what seems to be a parang wooden birdhouse. Kasi parang hawla ng ibon na wooden.
Baka naman tayo dalawa kumain. Tawagin na lang natin sila pagtapos
While you are still inside the darkness.
Tinola, tapos nagpaprito na rin ako ng...
you were kind of tackled into the darkness by the halfling, which prevented the other guys from kind of ganging up on you.
Okay. Pwede ko ba i-grab yung halfling sa likod ko? Tapos,
okay.
Spinning around before ko siya iba.
Para muna na tayo. Tayong dalawa.
Wrestling style.
Alright, sige. Make I would say a strength acrobatics check. So strength pero acrobatics. So parang strength modifier.
Okay.
Plus kung proficient ka sa acrobatics, you add that. You add your proficiency kung proficient ka sa acrobatics.
Gamitin ko yung aking inspiration.
Alright, you have advantage on the roll. $20. Alright, that's enough. That's way more than enough. Wait 1 moment. Okay, so what you do is you blindly grasping behind you grasp at the flabby midsection of the halfling bar, more than enough to grab onto, and you swing him around, and you kind of twirl round and around until you send him off flying, screaming as he crashes into some other unknown combatant. So that de-escalates the brawl even further. Okay. Good job. Let's see. Alright. Si Hango naman. 1. Okay. I'm not okay. Complicated with us. So Hanzo kind of jumps over to a nearby table, picks up a half-eaten cream pie, and attempts to smash it into someone's face, succeeding. He smashed the pie with such force na knock out yung okay, na-knock out yung one-legged dwarf merchant with leather suspenders. Okay, so that de-escalates the brawl even further. So it's not as thick as before, pero the remaining combatants have more room to maneuver. So now it's picking up the pace. So next round, Okay, now everyone make an acrobatics check. Wow.
Miss na miss mo na si Eldrin, no?
Alright. Kailan? May acrobatic check pala kay Hanzo. Acrobatics. Okay. So you see you see this long-fingered dwarf barber na may pointed wooden shoes, holding in his long fingers dalawang bottles of red wine, and he kind of smashes one bottle on your noggin. Kaylen, make a Constitution saving throw. And on the backswing, throws the other bottle onto Hanzo's face where it shatters. So Kaylen, you are now wet from two different liquids, one foul and one smelling of sweet Volistraza red. And yeah, di mas matigas yung bote ng wine sa mukha ni Hanzo. So the wine bottle shatters in his face. He makes a contribution also.
Sabi mo ka, nakaka-discover ba?
Then, yung mga naka-dog tag, yung nagpakamatay. May alam sila.
Okay. Natural 20. All right. He kind of tastes the wine. Slipping on his face. Because
nila ko ano
nagagawa.
All right. So that's end with Makria.
Wala akong sa mood makipaglaban eh.
So as the dog is kind of this enormous direwolf is licking your face, you kind of make a controlled stumble on the floor as you're being tackled, and at that moment two individuals kind of round kasi the doorway is flanked by parang huge trees. All of individuals actually trip on the two of you as they are eager to join the mosh pit that is the brawl inside. They fall on their faces. Okay. Anong naroon ni Gidi?
Alam mo,
mataas din. Alright.
So,
Gidi also escapes from harm. So, alright. Makria, it's now your turn. You're on the floor being licked by Nanga. And there's two men parang groaning in pain, trying to stand up.
Okay. I stand, and then I just stare at them in resignation. I'm so not in the mood for this. And then, can I try to throw one of them inside the bar?
Yeah, sure. This is strength actually. So make a strength athletics check to kind of pick one up by the scruff and bowling ball him inside the tavern.
Bibili ako mga talbos. Kailan ko marunong si ate magamit.
Okay, that's 13. All right. You misjudge this individual's weight. It was hard to see in the kind of dark outside, and you're being blinded by the light inside the tavern. Ano pala? Kaya pala he fell so hard kasi it's an overweight dwarf. And you just trying to lift him up. He's just not budging. Okay. So Gidi, it's your turn. So Gidi, inside you see someone has been there's one half of a pair of there's a muddy knee-high na boot near you. The owner nowhere to be found.
Oh, okay. I'll grab the boot and smack it onto the face of the person nearest to me.
Yung halfling who stinks like pig next to you.
Okay.
Sure,
Yun
sige.
ang pusa akin,
This would be a dexterity, I would say. Dahil magaan lang yung boot. So make roll d20, add your dexterity and your proficiency modifier.
+5.
Alright.
That's a 22.
Oh yeah, you rolled 15. Alright. Okay. You toss it with such precision that it hits his face and the mud gets in his eyes. And he kind of stumbles past you and hits his face on a table and he falls unconscious. De-escalating the brawl. Almost there. So, Kaelin, now dripping with bird bath and wine and covered in feathers. What do you do? Pala, draw a d20.
Can I grab?
Kasi kung ano makita mong item around the... It! My food tray with sandwiches. Half-eaten sandwiches. Metal siya na food tray.
Okay, I grab yung food tray na may sandwiches and I shove it to the mouth ng dwarf na namalo ng wine.
Alright, yung dwarf barber na mahabang fingers. Make, sige, this would be strength. Strength, attack roll.
Plus proficiency?
Yes.
$13.
Oh, okay. Parang office ako. So, that may one. Alright. 13. Unfortunately, 14 ang magic number. So you go and swing that and the dwarf barber kind of just ducks beneath it as the tray comes flying over his head. Now, as he ducks, Hanzo's turn. What else do we have here? Hanzo approaches the same person who threw a wine bottle at him. He picks him up. He's going to try to. Let's see. Alright, he picks him up and says, "That was a waste of perfectly good wine." And throws him out the door.
Hey!
And okay, which brings us to the next round. So everyone make acrobatics checks. Mataas yung DC ng sayo, Maria.
I was outside the door!
Acrobatics checks for everyone. Alright. Alright. Even worse. So, Makria,
Die.
the door flies open as another dwarf flies out into the night. This one hits you square in the chest, and you go down in a pile with your direwolf and the obese dwarf that you try to pick up. Make a Constitution saving throw, as you are pinned down beneath this mass of fur and fat and sweaty dwarf.
Did I see who threw the dwarf?
No, the door was closed, so you have no idea. Okay, so you managed to keep your breath, to keep from fainting via the combined pressure of flesh and stink of sweat. You just managed to stay. You managed to stay conscious. So now for the other guys, see, that was dexterity, no? Ellen, now that they are seeing that you seem to be immune to brute strength. Two guys. Let's see who they are. Or 210 and okay, a half elf attempts to grab you, to bodily grab you. This half elf with a long ponytail, dressed as a ballroom dancer, tries to grab you and to kind of swing you over to knock you prone, while this other this pale human, like in a watchman's attire, who also has a long ponytail, attempts to help this individual. So they knock you over. They knock you over and you hit your helmeted head on the corner of a table. Make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage. You still make. Alright. So you just grunt at the effort, still unfazed by any of their attempts to knock you out. So Makria, in a pile of dwarf, direwolf, and another flabby dwarf, 2 dwarves and a direwolf, and a monk. Anong gagawin mo? Next up is Kiddy.
Can I crawl out of the pile? Can I try to crawl out?
Sure. I'm gonna say with your monk skills, you're surely able to do that.
Okay, so wala nang roll.
Wala nang roll, yeah.
Is the door open or is it closed?
At this point, it's now open. Parang one hinge is kind of in danger of being shattered.
What do I see inside?
You see, there are siguro 1/3 of the amount of brawlers from before, but they're still going at it. You see Kalen is on the floor being accosted by a half-elf and did I say human? Kind of just ineffectively punching and into his full plate armor.
Can I shout at them to like stop it? Like, oi! There's something more important going on outside. Quit it! Parang ganun. Addressing everyone.
Okay, sige,
Futile attempt.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage. Kasi this is more fun than whatever you are suggesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna die, guys. Not as bad as I thought.
You don't see any visible effects. Now, si Giddy, who rolled the high kanina, forgot to address that. That was because a kind of a square-jawed a square-jawed cook in a bloody apron kind of attempted to tackle you on the floor and you just kind of hopped. He missed you and you kind of landed on his back. As he kind of nag-dive siya to kind of grab you. What are you doing on your turn?
I don't know. What else do I see?
Roll a d20. 19.
May darkness, meron akong natatapakan na cook.
So, na-cook. Okay, merong just beside you, there's a table, merong on a stool na parang it's a long bench, merong roast turkey leg. Na that's large enough to be like para siyang club for you since you're small.
Okay, I'll hop on the stool and take a bite out of the turkey leg. It's turkey leg. Parang, woo!
Okay, and then
kapag merong magulo sa kanan ko, I'll smack it with the rest of the turkey leg. After taking a bite of it.
okay, as soon as you do that, the chef kind of gets up and attempt to slap you in the face. So go and make your attack. Yeah, this I would say na pwedeng dexterity for this one. It's light enough. So dexterity plus 5.
Attack roll, hindi.
Natural one.
The attack roll.
Attack roll.
So you have roll again. Oh, that's enough.
Yeah.
So as he comes charging towards you, you kind of, after taking a bite, it's kind of stale, gamey, yung meat, and you kind of thrust it forward to him, jamming it into his open mouth as he's charging towards you. So it taking him out of the fight as he's you think he might have broken a tooth as you did so. Ellen, so you can see that the brawl is definitely thinning out.
Okay.
Pero there's still that yung dalawang nag-attempt na mag-ano sa'yo.
Anything I can grab within reach?
Roll a d20. Okay. Yung dwarf kanina, yung long finger dwarf was taken out. Tama. He was taken out. But that's an 8. Okay. May shepherd's crook. Alam yung parang cane ng shepherd, yung cane siya ng curve yung that one.
Ang gagawin ko na lang I'm gonna say dun sa half elf ba yan?
Yung dancer, yes.
Sasabihin ko sa kanya that's not how you punch. You put your back into it. Tapos sasapay ko sa iyo yung hand na merong brass knuckle.
Okay, make a strength attack roll. That hits you.
Bakit siya pumunta?
Hit him squarely in the jaw and you knock him out.
Itlog? Nag-iwan ng itlog?
In fact, you knock him. The force of the blow is so great that you knock him back. His head, he kind of headbutts the other guy, yung watchman behind him. And you knock both of them out in a single blow. And they come crashing onto a table. And as this happens, everyone kind of stops. You look around and everyone is either groaning in pain on the floor, or there's this yung parang coke na merong half of a turkey leg in his mouth. Most everyone is unconscious or indisposed at the moment. So you have won the brawl. What would you like to do now?
Are you done?
I'll dust off yung tayo ako, tapos hanapin ko yung argument ni Kale. Nakita ko ba sa room?
Explain something to me.
Oh yeah, you can see Kale is nursing, is kind of on the floor kneeling, kind of rubbing the back of his head, groaning in pain. And did you see yung argument niya, was a dwarf? It was actually the long-fingered dwarf na barber who was fighting with you, who was now on the floor with a face full of pie.
I'll clear off yung pie sa mukha niya, tapos I'll offer my hand and I'll help him to get up.
Yeah, he accepts your hand, and kind of as he gets up, he claps you on the shoulder. Well fought.
Same to you. Almost had me.
Haha. If I had known you were such a good what does he say? Ano yun? Ano yung basag ulo sa English?
Brawler.
If I had known na gano'n ka na magaling ka rin pala makibasag ulo, I might have thought twice about judging whatever you guys have been doing these past years.
Kamusta si Kale? Kale, what?
Kale is just trying to get up from his knees. The side of his head is kind of
Can I grab him by the...
Is reddish na parang you will see there's magkakaroon siya ng bukol on his temple, but he seems to be fine.
I grab him by the arm and then I yank him up and then try to pull him outside.
Okay, he follows you into
What are you doing here?
Relatively fresh air. Still wincing, he tells you na Miss Macria, it's you. He flusters, he kind of blushes, and he's like bowing. So sorry about this whole thing. I didn't mean to bring such inconvenience to you and
What are you doing here?
Oh, that, yes. He kind of checks his pockets. I bring a message. At this, he kind of stands up straighter, as if remembering na parang, he's been tasked with an important mission. He kind of puffs off his chest and takes out this more than slightly crumpled scroll. I bear a message from your patron, Lord Flagon.
Oh. Where's that girl you're always with?
Oh, I mean, he says her name.
Yeah.
I just can't remember.
I can't remember.
Hindi ko malala. He does. I just can't remember the name. I'll have to look it up later. Her? Well...
Naalala Alam mo, seryoso ka.
Hindi kasi Kill pangalan niya. No. Well, she has a year to go in the school before she kind of graduates.
Okay.
You know,
But you
and
two are doing good.
what doing what? Oh, good. You mean? Oh, right. I mean,
Yeah.
No, yes, we're friends. You know.
Friends.
Um.
Okay. Calm down. I'm just messing with you. Okay.
Okay.
So can I have
Right.
the letter now?
Yeah. That you see the scroll is may wax seal. It hasn't been broken.
Okay. Then I open it.
You open it, and
Everyone roll initiative.
okay.
Sila nasa loob pa, no? Kami lang ni Kill nasa labas.
Okay, you read this, and the first part is the familiar handwriting ni Lord Flagon. The first part is saying, don't tell Kill, but I really didn't need to send him.
Oh, yeah.
But I could have sent a sending, but the lad wanted, was rearing for an excuse to kind of catch up with you guys.
Okay.
So I gave him a mission to send you a message. So I hope you can humor him with the task. But anyway, I wanted to tell you that that you don't have to really. Let's. Where is our music? So soon the musician music starts to play from inside the tavern, and switch to this map. Just okay. He says that he has found a sort of a shortcut to Endor. Now you don't really you would not now you wouldn't need to go through hindi pa pala pwede tumapa to. You don't after Bettegar, you don't have to go through the Crimson Veil, which is this one, the area between the Grove of Mists and Scarabray. You don't have to go through there, through Dolrath, and through the Broken Lands to Endor, because doing so would have you go through the land of there's several giants. The Crimson Veil is infested with all sorts of giants, and it's the territory of the Crimson Death herself, Valistrasa. And you would then have to go through the Three Towers and into the Blighted Broken Lands, through the thick of the demon armies there, just to go through Endor. Because he has, through his research, he has come to find na merong hidden portal in the Grove of Mists. Here, that would lead. That's actually an old way, sort of parang gateway that connects through the ancient city, the now ruined city of Endor. So much straightforward path, less dangerous, of course, than the other one, just to inform you.
Okay, so from Bettegar, we can proceed to the Grove of Mists, find the portal, and then go straight to Endor.
Yes. Thereby bypassing the giants, the dragons, and the demon armies.
Okay. Great. Thanks. Okay. Sige. So I tell Kale that I have a task for him. I need to send a reply to Lord Flagon. So he has the important task of bringing the letter back. It's very important. Okay? So I'll give it
service.
Okay. I'll give it to you tomorrow after we've all taken a rest. So you take the night off and nurse that lump.
Right. You can see right as of now, medyo nagbabulge na siya. On the side of his head.
So I need you to report at exactly... Ano oras na ba ngayon?
It's maybe 1 or 2 a.m.
A.M.?
Yes.
Okay.
Gabi.
Just find me at around 9 or...
That's a note. Remember, you have now been sleeping through the day.
Oo nga pala, no?
Because hashtag vampire.
Okay, sige. Just find me come nighttime tomorrow. Later.
Okay.
Go and rest up. Can you please call the others and tell them to get out of here?
Okay. While this is happening, Kalen, you're approached by Kalen and Giddy. You're approached by the innkeeper Misha, who has been hiding behind the bar, and says, "Thank you for containing that scuffle, and I don't know how much more damage would have been done to the inn had you not controlled it just as fast as you did."
I wouldn't say it was contained. By the way, how much do you think would the repair cost?
He kind of looks behind you. May table missing one leg, a few broken chairs, stains everywhere. The door seems to be half broken. 100 gold pieces, maybe.
Okay, here's 150. Bali 15 platinum pieces.
Wow.
And give everyone a round of drinks. 2 for those who joined the brawl.
You have so much money.
All right. She thanks Misha thanks you profusely for this, and she exclaims, "Drinks for everyone! An extra round for the brawlers!" An air of merriment and sort of masculine camaraderie that can only be forged by a good fist fight spreads through the tavern. As you know, the combatants are now clapping a la Fight Club. Just clapping each other on the shoulder and then toasting ale and wine. So it's nearing your bedtime, which is usually sunrise. Prentice bids you farewell as she finds some hole to sleep in during the day.
Can I point the symbol first to these two? Well,
oh yeah, Giddy and Kellen, you see there's this weird symbol in the sky.
Guys, Does that look familiar?
What did you do this time, PL?
I haven't done anything.
Yeah, you see this weird, swirly, stationary symbol in the middle of
Hey,
the
Macri
sky.
knows how to make illusions now. That's really cool. When did you learn that?
I learned from you.
Familiar ba sa akin yung symbol? No.
Nope, you don't even have to roll.
Sa akin.
Hindi rin.
Ganun ka, so malamang yung si Hanzo.
Si Hanzo. Nope, hindi rin. What the hell is that?
Shucks. Kailan ko nakita to? Oh no. it doesn't ring a bell. Doesn't look familiar.
No, you with that roll kanina. It looks familiar, yes. You just can't put your finger on it.
Can I try again?
Maybe tomorrow. But it's so slippery. As soon as you think about it,
Okay.
it slips away.
Okay.
It kind of reminds you of trying to look for Eldred when he has his mind on stealthing from you.
Okay.
Yes, parang swirly symbol.
You know, parang bigla na ako may naaalala.
Parang Sharingan, parang ganun. Yung sura.
Naaalala ko na. Sige, si Macri. Sige. Naalala ko na. Pero si Macri, okay, fine, hindi naalala. Okay. So let's rest up. Ay, yun pala, sabihin pala sa kanila yung letter.
Alright. So you all hear about this shortcut through the Grove of Mists, which you can opt to take or not take. It's up to you.
So are we taking the shortcut? Are we not going to go a second round with that dragon?
Are you seriously considering it right now? It almost killed all of us the first time.
Hanzo says, well, I think we shouldn't, if we do, we should keep Prentice out of it. You know, because if that dragon kills her, the eye goes loose. And who knows what we'll have to do to be able to contain it again.
Can we worry about the dragon later? One legendary monster at a time. I mean, come on. The beholders.
You know me, PL. Whatever you do, whatever you want.
Why are you such a... Why do you sound so sarcastic? You're enjoying this. Do you want to try leading?
Nah, if it was me, I'd probably lead us straight to the dragon's nest.
On the way.
Maybe on the way back.
Parang parang yung mga RPG na parang on the way naman dun sa pupuntahan yung mga quest.
Kaya hindi natatapos yung quest natin eh. Kasi kung saan tayo nagpupunta eh.
More chances to level up yun eh.
If it doesn't kill us first.
Ito yung mga tipo ng RPG na mas exciting yung side quest. Thing. Up to the point in time na nakalimutan mo na yung main quest. Now, why are we here again?
Okay, so do you want to put it in the vote? Who wants to go to the dragon? And who wants to go straight to Endor? This is a democratic party. We are Democrats.
Well, Hanzo votes for the shortcut. He's all for getting it done.
Any votes to the dragon? I want to see more dragons.
I vote the shortcut.
You vote the shortcut. Weird.
Pagulo lang.
Okay. Beholder first. And then, if we're still alive after that, let's go kill a dragon. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Okay. Tapos I hold up the necklace of learning. I'm gonna use this tonight unless someone wants to use it first.
You first, then.
Mas mapapakinabangan ba natin ang level up mo?
Actually, kayong dalawa lang naman yung candidates to get your sweet 16.
Kasi ako, yun nga, magkakaroon ako ng Diamond Soul. Ikaw?
Ability score increase lang.
So, hindi siya ganun ka-important? Sige, ako muna. Level up.
Alright. Before that, so you all go to bed for the day. For the day, hindi night eh. So, with your money, you are given the best rooms in the tavern. These are different than the ones you're used to. It's actually not almost. It's exactly like having a treehouse.
Can I have
Treehouse
Danica in the room with me?
She's too big. She's a huge ass.
Where is she staying?
Narwhal. Merong sort of parang stables outside. That's actually more comfy than the usual stables. Kasi they take extra care of animals in here. So
enjoy yourself.
It's warm and comfortable for a creature her size.
Don't get pregnant like your mom.
Which mom?
Anyway.
All right. So you bunk up to the chirping of crickets that turns into the tweeting of birds to the morning. You cover your windows so you can sleep. Parang ano lang to night shifting. And Macria, you have a dream.
Yeah.
Okay, ano bang appropriate music for this? Not this one.
Eye of the Tiger ulit.
Okay. So, Macria, as you drift to sleep in the comfort of your room, wearing the necklace of learning, you brace yourself for the eventual parang fast-paced in-dream training. But instead, you have a dream. Another dream. You are training with Master Mordecai. It's one of those repetitive trainings that you're like, how many more times do I have to wax on, wax off?
Oh, no.
I want to do the fighting, and he's like, patience, young one. And then may montage of parang training sessions with him, and then he starts like, no, that wouldn't do, and he hits you. He kind of hits you with his staff.
Just like in real life.
Parang kind of just like a piano teacher would hit your hand when nagkamali ka. He kind of hits your wrong form. You're leaning too much on your left. And then he does this in an escalating manner. Like, ow, ow, ow. And he's like, you start to try to defend yourself, but his blows just come from all angles, and you start to hurt all over until he hits you and your clavicle bone snaps. And it's weird because you don't remember him ever doing this. And then as you howl in pain, as your clavicle, yung bone mo dito, snaps on his staff, he, on the backswing of his staff, parang upper swing, he hits your left kneecap, and it shatters. And you fall into the ground. You bite your tongue and you taste iron in your mouth. And he methodically breaks the bones in your body. As in, starting with the most fragile bones, like to deliver the most that you know. Oh, nawala si Joyce. That would deliver the most pain. Are you still in the call? Nasa call pa siya. Hello, Joyce? You there? Nag dito. Nag-walk out. Na si Joyce. Nag-refresh ang browser. Nag-restart ang PC. So let's wait for her, shall we?
Sobrang lakas ng attacks na break yung connection ng internet niya. Hindi lang bones.
Hello? Sorry.
Hello? Okay.
Anyari, sorry. Nawala yung connection ko bigla.
Oh no. So you can hear me naman?
Hello?
Yep. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hanggang doon lang ako sa kneecap. Then, I don't...
Yeah. So your broken collarbone and your kneecap, and then as you are on the floor, he continues, Master Mordecai continues the assault, methodically breaking the bones in your body, starting with the most fragile ones to deliver the maximum amount of pain with the minimum amount of effort. And then you kind of pass out in the dream out of the sheer pain. You know, the weirdest thing though. Can you hear me, Joyce?
Yes.
Okay. The weirdest thing is, as he's doing this, you look at his face, and he's crying. He's crying, like sobbing. Almost, parang tears are flowing from his eyes. This Master Mordecai, as he is methodically breaking your bones. Na parang as if this hurts him more than it hurts you. You don't remember ever seeing him like this. But it's a dream, so you wake up. And you did not gain anything.
What?
So you wake up, it's now sunset outside. You did not gain the benefit of or for some reason or another, hindi nag-work yung necklace. What do you do? So as of now, Giddy and Kellen, you wake up kind of a little sore from last night's encounter.
Egg roll.
You wake up around sunset. What do you do?
I just hand the necklace to
Kellen. Roll a
word.
D20.
Here, use it.
Kellen, make a perception check. Okay, Giddy, you do your morning routine 20. in the privy, and you lay a perfect little gnome egg. Hindi golden. So natural 20. With a natural 20, the moment Macria kind of takes off the necklace and you look at it, you instantly know that something's wrong
With the necklace?
with the necklace. Yes. See, Kaylan is seeing this. You see, it's almost like, did she dupe you? Is she handing you something else that's not the necklace that you have been using all these years? You look closer, but no, it's the same necklace. But it looks different somehow. Like she's handing you a pet to entrust to you to take care of the pet, but the pet is dead. Parang ganun. Ganun kalaki yung difference.
Can I cast yung identify as ritual to see what's...
Okay, so you sit in your room for 10 whole minutes, casting the spell. During this time, what is Makaria and Giddy doing? As Giddy emerges from the privy at the end of the hallway, holding an egg.
You guys want to get breakfast?
Yes?
No eggs for me.
It's your loss.
I'm writing a letter to Lord Flagon.
Okay.
Telling him that I'm sending Kale back. And I thank him for the tip. And
okay.
we'll see. We'll try to see him when we get back.
I'll go down to the restaurant to check on breakfast.
Okay. So Giddy, you make your way down the spiral stairs inside the hollow of the tree, and as you do, it's getting dim outside. So the tap room is candlelit, and there's a commotion. This kind of parang a lot of people talking at once in a kind of heightened parang a number of loud conversations, but you can see there's a tension in the air. Make a perception check to see if you can get what's happening.
I'll also talk to the person beside me, first person that I see, and then ask, hey, what's happening?
Okay. As you're talking to him, you catch a glimpse of the conversation, and he confirms what you hear. He says, "You'll never believe what happened. The Millers were slaughtered by gnolls just yesterday. You know what?
Oh, we saw a similar gnome attack a few blocks from here.
No.
Does that usually happen in this place?
They're just no, the Millers from down the path, and the way he describes it, he's describing exactly the Millers. Yung mill, yung building, yung house that you went through actually had a mill attached to it. So that must be the Millers. He says. Yeah, he says. And it doesn't look like he even heard what you said. Parang he just, it's like trying to talk over the loud conversation. He says, this band of gnolls slaughtered the Millers, and there appears to have been infighting between the gnolls, that they killed each other right after they killed the poor family. There's even a magic user among them detonated some sort of a fire spell in the area.
Did they say if there were any survivors?
No one survived. Not even the gnolls, the attackers. It's strange. Right after killing the Millers, they killed each other. Killed each other good.
Yeah, that kind of sounds fucked up.
Yeah, why would they do that? So strange. You'd think stupid as they are. You'd think stupid as they are, they would be smart enough not to kill each other. But they did.
There's some mysterious shit happening here, huh?
Yeah, and you know, there's also that weird sign in the sky. Maybe that's why. That's what making the gnolls turn insane and turn on each other. Feedback, sino yun? Oh, Joyce, turn off your video. Okay. Naka-join ka twice na naman sa call. That's weird. Anyway. Alright. So yeah, let's... Okay, so let's say Macria is still finishing up with her letter to Lord Flagon. Kaelin, you finish up your identify spell.
Okay.
And what you're holding in your hands is not a magical item. Doesn't pick up anything.
Pero it looks exactly the same yung necklace of learning,
Yep.
but it's not magical.
Yeah, with your natural 20 perception, you saw na it is exactly the same item. As in, there are a couple of like yung wear and tear marks here and there are the same in the same place. Like, it's not a fake or what. It's the same item. The jewels and stuff are the same. It's just that wala na yung enchantment.
Okay, that's weird.
Yes, it is really weird. So what are... Wait lang, ha? Just have to reply to this.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So you finish up your scroll, your message for Lord Flagons, and seal it with your the appropriate sealing wax. And you go off to find Kale.
Mhm.
Well, at this point, he actually comes up to your room, knocks on the door, and there he is.
Okay. I give him the letter.
Okay, he kind of I will not disappoint you, Miss Macria. Kind of salutes. And he sets off.
Okay. Where's everyone else?
So you see Kellen emerge from his room, still clutching the necklace in his hands. Giddy has gone downstairs, as well as Sandro.
PL.
Yep.
I don't know how to tell you this, but the necklace of learning, it doesn't seem to be enchanted anymore.
What?
It no longer has any power.
What do you mean?
I don't
Why?
know. I don't know what happened, but when you gave it to me, I sensed something was off. Tried to cast Identify, and it showed to me that it is a normal mundane item now.
Is it broken? Can you fix it?
Doesn't look broken. It looks like the same item.
Yeah, I don't feel any different, actually. I don't feel any stronger. Maybe that's why. Anyway. Well, we can spend a few days to train before we set off. If you want.
Probably more like months.
Di ba ano lang? 1 week lang?
40 days.
40 days ba ang level up?
At your level, yes.
Tinadya mo ba to para hindi ako mag-level up?
No! Nasa notes ko yan.
Well,
there's a reason. Maybe, probably. Maybe.
Jerk.
But whoever is the cause of that, yeah. Jerk move, definitely.
Well,
if there was someone responsible for it.
Do we have time to train? 40 days.
We have about 8 years left.
Yeah. 40 days talaga?
It's in...
Yeah, if we're not in a hurry. I mean, are you confident in your skills right now?
16 pala, yeah. The rule 16 is 30 days lang pala. 30 days.
Are you confident in your skill level right now? That if we go to Endor, we'll be fine?
Every bit of training helps.
Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah, you're talking over breakfast now. And the people
by the way, what was the commotion? I heard something.
Yeah, so you go down to have your breakfast, which is actually dinner, amongst the people in the tap room. And yeah, you catch snippets of conversation about people talking about there was a horrible mass murder of the Miller family. They just found out like earlier today. It was really the worst thing they've seen ever in their lives. But yeah, they also talk about how weird it was that the Knolls, who were the obvious culprits here, killed each other after they killed the Millers. And it's probably has something to do with the symbol in the sky, that weird thing that doesn't move or fade.
Do I still not remember what it is?
Nope.
Can I ask Misha, who's heading the investigation sa death ng Millers? Do they need some help? Any help?
She tells you now from what she hears, the investigation is closed. Because it's obviously the Knolls who did it. And they're all dead. Thanks to whatever infighting that happened between them. Maybe they were fighting over...
It's murder-suicide.
Yeah, murder-suicide. Probably they were fighting over who was going to loot the place or, gain the spoils or whatever. She tells you.
So they already buried the Millers?
Of course they did, she says. That's the only honorable thing to do. Poor things, she says. The things they did to them. She kind of shakes her head. It's good that they're resting now.
Okay, I'll head back over to the table namin. So what now, PL? I heard that they already buried the Millers.
I think that March is driving people crazy.
Yeah, sabi ni Hanzo, that's really, really weird. Never seen anything like it. he says.
Counted as long rest na yun, ah.
Yep, like, mag-long rest na kayo. Long rest. You are actually around here. Yeah, here more like. So currently you are, if you follow the road, it would take you all night to get to the gates of Bettegar from where you are.
Okay, ready to go?
So, hindi natin kakusapin yung since na living na nila.
Magagawa eh.
Okay. What about yung necklace? What do we do? Who gave the necklace to you anyway? How did you find it?
It's from Giddy's queen. But I'm not sure if she has anything to do with this.
Giddy, would you know anything about what would cause a magic item to not be a magic item anymore?
No idea. Probably.
Make an intelligence arcana check. Sige, so be an arcana check. 15. Gather that. Yeah, you have heard, with a 15, you have heard anecdotal stories about this kind of thing. Na certain magic items only having magic up to until a certain thing happens. Like, and then they're not magical anymore. You're reminded by what happened to Eldrin's sword. That stopped to being magical after it was plunged to her sister's chest.
It was the brawl. There was something about the brawl.
I didn't even participate in it.
Maybe because you didn't.
Really? I honestly don't know. I mean, I can ask someone to search it up if you think it's important, but you have to send a message to Thor to do that.
Who's Thor?
No, that's the place. The city of Thor. I know someone there who might be able to help, but it's out of the way.
We could maybe
and I honestly don't want to go back there anytime soon.
we could probably find somebody in Bettegar. I think there are a lot of spellcasters.
Yeah, it's a large city.
That's where you came from, right? That's your hometown.
That's where my order is.
So you would know.
Yeah, you would know a lot of people from there.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so you push on through the night, traveling. You can see as you're in the night sky, there's still that stubborn symbol in the sky.
I still can't remember what it is.
Yep.
No roll?
No roll. As you travel to your left is the foothills and forest, known to be inhabited by several creatures, including the gnolls. To your right is you can already when the path crests a hill, you can see in the distance the shore of the saltless sea reflecting starlight.
I miss the sea.
And eventually, you reach... Oh my god, ano ba ako? One moment, please. Okay. Lang. Just a couple of minutes. Hindi ko pala siya na-upload. I'm gonna upload it now.
So how are you guys doing? Habang naglalakad pa pupunta sa Any stories you want to share?
Are you wearing yung cloak na binigay ni Hanzo?
Yeah. Why?
I'm just
Is it
because he's looking. He has since like when you woke up, he took the time to mend the tears in the fabric that was a result of you falling 180 feet in the sky.
Oh, thanks. Awkward ba? Hindi naman siya awkward, diba?
Hindi naman.
Okay.
So you were about to say something, sorry.
No, I'm just making conversation with the guys. Getting to know them. Team bonding.
Well, during the brawl, somebody splashed some bird bath water onto me. If I find whoever did that, I'm gonna smack him in the face.
Bird?
That wasn't... I think it was the bard with the chest plate that was a little bit fat.
It took me about 2 hours to get that stinking smell.
Yeah. Bird poop and bird.
Bird poop. Oh, no wonder you smell.
Yeah, he sprayed some hot water. Tried to spray some hot water on me.
Did you get something good out of the brawl at least? New items? New friends? No? Nothing?
Caleb is now mayor. Is now running for mayor.
You're running for mayor? I heard you've become popular. How does it feel like? Oh, also, I saw that innkeeper looking at you.
Looking at who?
At you. Like
Wasn't he
she's
mayor?
interested.
He's interested in you?
No, she was looking at you. I was far away. Like, I could see you too from the distance, like, talking. So, did you get her? Wait, we don't have phones here.
Wait, was she a she or was she a
She? I'm not sure.
It's a woman, si Misha.
Not really. Well, what is she? Is she the dryad? Or...
No.
Ano siya?
Siya yung human proprietor and keeper.
So, are you just into dwarves or you don't care about the race?
I don't have time to think about those things right now. I'm pretty busy with my order.
You did not answer my question. Come on, Kaylin. Your PL is asking.
That's an order.
That's an order. Answer it.
I like it when they're sort of more magical.
Oh, you want magical... I assume you like women. Or you can go either way.
I was talking about weapons and arms.
Okay.
No. As you're having this conversation, you crest another hill, and beyond you can see, sprawling in under the night sky before you is the city of Bettegar. You see that the path would take you through a number of... Let's bring you to the page.
Si Jen ba yun?
And then
Frontera.
Kasi parang naman, meron pa naman lakas.
May bayad din ba yan?
So you, Kaylen, you feel the familiar, that feeling that you're coming home. You've been here a lot over the past 2 years, but it's almost, it's always nice, this feeling that you're coming down this particular road into a city that you know the best compared to any other. So it's dark. Maybe it will be sunrise in an hour or so.
So Prentice leaves us again.
So Prentice kind of asks you for a rendezvous point of some sort, and she goes ahead into the. She disappears. She goes off path and kind of tells you that she will find another way into the city. That will not take her under the eyes of the watchmen, because they might not take too well to a vampire like emigrating into the city, because there will be guards at the gate who would inspect you and your belongings, typical customs and stuff.
Okay. See you in about 8 hours. So what's the best tavern here, or hotel, or inn, or wherever we need to stay? I'm asking Kaylen.
Okay, you would know that to be one moment, please, as I load the page. So now you're getting, you can see parang there's a mass of mostly hovels that's sprouted outside the city walls, kind of taking advantage. May parang mini markets dyan, mga talipapa that sells meat and fish, taking advantage of the foot traffic that comes in and out of the city. Kaylen, your favorite tavern would be, it's called the Crooked Stag, owned by one Hubert Mundy, a dwarf friend of yours. One of your you actually kind of spend your childhood together. You decided to be a follower of Moradin, be an adventurer. He started a brewing business, which kind of eventually, as he became more popular, he decided to put up his own tavern. And this tavern is in you can see in the map, it's quite big. It's right around, let's see our marker. Google Maps pin.
That's a big marker.
Let's put her. This would be somewhere in the somewhere here. In the more well-off part of town. This is but before you get there, so Kaylen, there are lots of it's easy to get lost in the city amongst the streets and side streets and alleys. And where's my notes? Okay, as you make your way through the gate, you as the guards see you and your the emblem of your order on your armor, they don't even stop to inspect you. They just wave you. They just wave you off,
Sikat.
and they kind of salute you
Kailan for mayor.
as you pass by, and they kind of nod to you. Their eyes kind of linger on Macria as you're not often. I don't think you've been here too often because it's out of the way, and you still look the all 100% foreigner to them, so kind of exotic, kind of beauty, warrior woman, mysterious thing to them. So they kind of linger their eyes upon you, and see Giddy. I would say you would know these guys, having toured here before with your But hey, it's Giddy. And they kind of smile, remembering some memory that you don't know what, but they kind of just seeing you kind of it's that no way.
It's that no.
Welcome back. When's your next show?
Yay. Yeah, I'm just traveling.
You're just passing through, mate?
Something like that, yeah. Have you met my friends?
Oh yeah, we know. Of course, that's Marchion Kalen over there, and who's that fine lady over there?
I can hear you.
I'll whisper to Macria.
I can hear you too, sabi niya.
What? Ano yung sabi niya? Ano sabi mo?
Famous.
What? Hindi ko narinig.
Ano?
Famous.
Ano daw?
Sikat ako.
I-type mo kaya?
I'm famous daw. I'm famous.
Sikat ako. I can see that. Good for you.
Kind of making eyes toward Macria. She taken?
I usually just sleep with guys once and then I move on.
I'm just like, guys, don't we have somewhere to get to?
Okay, let's go.
I'm kind of getting sleepy for all that.
Getting
walking.
cranky again. Okay.
Umaga pa lang, no?
Yep.
Yeah, mag-umaga na kasi it's the end of your nighttime journey. Nearing the end. So the sky is beginning to lighten up.
Let's go to that tavern and get some rest.
So you make your way through the gate. So Kaylin, you know the city quite well. So you lead the party through a shortcut to your destination, passing through smaller side streets that are less busy than the main ones to get you there in the most efficient time possible. You turn an alley and everyone make a perception check.
Perception.
Where's Sando's character sheet?
My character sheet won't open. Oh, there. $19.
Natural 20 si Ando.
Galit na galit Laser focus.
Okay, yeah. Ando's just like weaving through the crowd up ahead, parang can't wait to actually Kalen is leading the way. So Ando's right behind him, dodging through the crowd. He narrowly bumps into someone. He just kind of steps out of the way deftly. And this small cloaked individual in turn slams into Giddy, and you both fall into a heap.
Ouchies.
and this is and you can see as you fall, it's a figure even smaller than you. Para siyang, you thought at first na it's a kid or something, and then as they fall, the hood falls off from their face, and you can see it's not a person or a phrase that you've seen before. They have well, you would know it when you see it. It's a kobold.
Okay.
It's a kind of it's a lizard-like creature. You would know, Macria, ito yung one of the creatures you fought way back in your first mission when you went to collect the pieces to open Ilaria's vault. One of those was a group of kobolds.
Okay. Such a high.
So you've seen this type before, and he, you can't really tell, is kind of profusely saying sorry to Giddy. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I just and they're wearing kind of mishmash of different leathers, armor, and you can see they tried to conceal their mask by using like their snout, by using some sort of a bandages, ganyan, and trying to just parang keep their chin down to maybe pass as a halfling maybe. But you know that this is not a halfling, it's a kobold. And with an 11, Macria, with a 19, you did see that as they fell, you see the stranger's hand kind of went into Giddy's pocket.
I'll grab her by the scruff of her cloak, whatever.
So you lift her up like this.
Yep.
And she's like, parang arms and legs feeling, oh no, mistress.
Give it.
It's not what you think. No, it's not what you think.
Don't make me shake you.
No, I can't. I didn't take anything.
Shake her.
I promise, mistress. I didn't take anything. It's not what I do.
I saw it, diba?
Yeah,
you something.
You just saw her hand go into Giddy's pocket. So you tell Giddy.
Yeah. Giddy, check your stuff.
I'll check my stuff.
Okay, make an investigation check, please.
Hawak ko lang siyang ganun the whole time. I have body checked people before. Don't make me do that to you. Whoa.
So you don't even have to go into your pocket. You just kind of kapal yung pockets mo, you instantly know that everything is there. But more than that, with that roll, you know that everything is there and there's something else in your pockets. See, Mrs., I'm not a pickpocket. I didn't take anything.
What's that?
I'm a put pocket.
A what?
A put
A
pocket.
what? Then I'll reach out into my pocket and check what stuff did she put in.
Me put things in people's pockets, you see?
What is that?
There's something psychologically wrong with this person.
No, it's my mission to put
what
things
kind
in
of
people's
activity
pockets.
is this?
So you see, with that roll, you instantly notice what's in your pocket. It's a it's this rusty iron ring.
Not another ring.
Rusty iron ring.
What's it talk?
See,
Hey, thanks, dude. This is mine.
Yeah. You're not supposed to. No, they'll get away.
No, you're not getting away. I'm not
The
gonna let you
traveler
go.
will not.
The what?
The Traveler. Haven't you heard of the Traveler?
Parang Diyos nila yun eh, di ba?
Yeah, you see, I'm doing this pilgrimage, going from city to city and putting things in people's pockets. You know, doing the traveler's work.
You are so coming with us.
That is-
The whole time.
No, I didn't do anything. I didn't take anything. You can't take me with you.
Oh yes, I can.
Wait.
Okay, so let's go to the tavern. Hawak ko lang siya the whole time. Maliit lang siya, di ba?
Yeah,
Isa
small.
na siya, di ba? Wala siyang party.
Are you with
Tama.
someone? Are you with pilgrimage? Nagpa-pilgrimage siya eh. So,
Mag-isa siya, yeah. Isa. No,
Okay.
I have work to do. I can't perform my work when
when was
traveling
the
with
last time you've eaten?
and you hear his stomach rumble.
You're coming with us. Let's go. Tavern.
Put me down at least. You know, I can walk.
You're in big trouble now.
Do you want me to carry you or do you want this big guy to carry you? Choose. It's either or. There's no option.
He looks kind of grumpy. I'll just go with you.
Okay. Cool. Let's go.
All right.
I'll ask you, hey, what's your name?
My name? And he kind of well, my name is Dog. Dog.
Dog.
Yes, Dog. D-O-G.
You look very lizardy for dog.
But actually, now that he's mentioned it, mukha siyang lizard/dog. The way his snout is formed. Mukha siyang puppy na lizard. Parang puppy na may scales.
Look, I have my own dog. I point at Nanika.
I'm gonna give him the egg that I pooped out and say, can you put this on somebody else's pocket?
Sure. Thank you.
Okay, are we at the
Oh yeah,
tavern yet?
Consider it done. The dog looks at your at Nanika and his eyes go wild and he tightens his grip on your back. No, thanks. She looks like she can eat me in one bite.
She probably can.
Please don't feed me to your dog.
Oh, I won't. I don't want her to get poisoned. Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely like poisonous, you know. Not that anyone's ever tried to eat me before. Because yeah.
Kaylin!
Let's go with that.
Let's go. Lead the
Okay.
way.
Yeah, let's go.
So you continue to go winding through the side streets of Bettegar, through ways that you know like the back of your hand. And this inevitably brings you through a slum part of the city, through alleys that are it's fast travel here because these alleys are rarely traveled. There's little foot traffic here for safety reasons. And being the merchant that you are, you're confident that no one's going to, you know, mess you up if you go this route. But pretty soon, make a perception check with advantage, Kaylin, as you're leading a group. Because you know this part well. That's right.
Oh.
All right. As you're quickly you pass by the mouth of a side alley, and towards the end you can see it's a dead end alley, and towards the end there's several figures huddled in the twilight ba ang morning, the dawn. What do you call twilight in the morning? Basta in the dim light of the morning, there's maybe 3 or 4 figures that are surrounding with the natural 20 and your dark vision, you can see they are moving in on what seems to be a female figure, maybe elf, half elf, by your judgment, and they seem to be closing in on her, and she's like backing away into the corner, nowhere to go. And with that natural 20, you can even hear a bit of sobbing coming from down the alley. It's maybe like 60 feet from you, and the rest of you almost kind of miss it. But Kalen, I guess you would stop.
I'll shout, "Hey! What are you doing there?"
And one of the men kind of turns back to you. Mind your own business, Moncha. And they kind of, one of them grabs at the female here, and she kind of turns away, and this just tears her tunic at the shoulder. It's like, no, please.
If you don't let her go, this will become officially gauntlet business.
And one of them says like, gauntlet business. Psst.
Oh, for Pete's sake, I hand dog to who's nearest me.
Hanzo.
Hanzo, I hand him over, and then I rush toward them, and then
as you move to Hanzo to hand dog over, you hear a fighting noise.
I don't care. And then I rush over to the alley.
PL.
Oh my god.
No
What are we getting ourselves into again?
No.
All right, everyone, roll initiative. Just so we can know the order on which you are going here.
Yung tokens.
Ay, wait, sorry. Wala pala yung tokens. Ito na. I'll just put it. This is scaling. Oh, wait, it's a map. This is BD. Over here. This is Hanzo. Ngayon si Nanika, hindi pa nakalaulas na ba si Nanika?
No killing, please. Can't promise anything. Nasaan sila?
Nakalaulas si Nanika. I-reset ko lang po yan. Alright. Ready to go. So let's see.
What the hell? Wala ba akong extra action nun? Kasi sumuhod ako.
Yeah, kasi that you would have taken your turn to give to hand. And dog is not. He really doesn't want to be taken by Hando. No. He's fighting against you. Oh, there. So let's say these would be the guys. Wait lang.
Ilan yung nakikita namin? Apat na guys, plus isang girl.
Yes. A girl with them. Yeah, let's just consulting my notes over here. Where is her? Okay. She's this one, and then okay. Sige. Basically, I'm just gonna do something. Pala yung token. Laki. So you have these One, they are all. Then wala din akong token for the girl. Shucks. Yeah, she's just going to be a question mark girl. Natin siya ng name. She's a woman. And you can see this is in the pre-dawn light. She's actually rather pretty young thing. Parang sino ba? Parang siyang one of those Disney princesses na lost sa place that she shouldn't be in. Like fair skin, shiny long hair. But she's dressed in leathers and like with the size of her backpack. You instantly know that she is an adventurer. And true enough, you are with your natural 20, Kaylin, you see dangling from her neck is a necklace ending in a pendant that's made of obsidian. Okay, so let's give these guys names. Dude 1. Wait, hindi na papakita ka yung name. Kasi hindi naka-show. Okay. So, sige diyang nauna, no? Let's roll initiative for them.
Kick their ass!
So, there's Dude 1, Dude 3, Dude 2, 3, and 4. All wearing like dark clothing, parang studded leather armor or leather armor, hide, and they seem to have like daggers at their waists. Parang this is Steve's Guild. This is Steve's Guild territory. Mind your own business. This is the
Thieves Guild na naman, girl. Nakukulek tayo ng Thieves Guild na ano eh.
Okay. Two, three, 4, 5, and then let's just see. Lang bonuses is
What's with the one-word guilds? So annoying.
And that's actually great. They're a band of thieves.
Operating during the dawn.
Is their leader named Jet?
Maybe. So this guy, I roll for Nanika as well. So that's 15.
And for Hanzo.
7. Yeah, Hanzo. So 11. 3 for the woman. She is a all right. For Nanika pa pala. Nanika rolls here. C12. So that dapat naka-off ang Oh, all right. So as you begin to, you awkwardly hand off the flailing kobold to Hanzo, who it refuses to let go of you, but eventually Hanzo pries him from your grasp. You turn and you see one of these men parang ignores you and just grabs at the woman again. So he's going to Oh, she dodges out of reach. That's gonna be yep, and she is. Yeah, he grabs her, and then attempts to take her coin purse from her. Just give us the. And just like, no, I worked hard for this. You can't take it from me. But she rolls a. Nope, the guy took her coin purse. That's his turn. Giddy, what are you doing? You're 60 feet away from this down an alley.
Patay lahat.
I'll run up and cast confusion on that crowd.
Area spell yan, di ba?
Yeah.
So,
Let me...
Tatabang pati yung girl.
Pati yung girl, yeah. Hindi ko siya masishield enchantment to eh.
Alright. Go ahead and cast the spell.
Wala damage no damage.
Okay. 10 foot there. So, in 10 feet there. They're all within 10 feet. They are all affected. Okay.
Get confused, motherfuckers.
Okay, first for the woman. Fail. Dude 1. Success. Dude 2. Fail. Dude 3. I think that's a fail also. Just. Yeah, fail. So 2 and 3 and the woman fail. 4 fail. So all of them except dude 1 is confused. So let's just put a pink marker over them. They are confused. We will see what happens on their turn. They're all basically within melee of each other. So that's your turn, Giddy. Kellen, what do you do?
Nakanino yung gold ng babae?
Nakay si... Okay, dude 4.
Dude 4? Okay.
Who's looking confused. Looking at things that are not there. Apparently.
Cast banishment dun sa tatlo dun sa kumuha ng gold.
Okay, wow. Alright.
Overkill.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So you watch as Kalen kind of gestures in a prayer to Moradin, and light begins to emanate from his shield bearing Moradin's emblem. And the same light kind of wraps around these 3 dudes. So, asan yung spell?
Wala, hindi maselect yung level number 6.
Okay, anong save? Charisma, di ba?
Charisma.
Charisma save, DC?
DC 17.
Okay, dude 1. Fail. Dude 2. Fail. Dude 3. Success. Alright, so 2 of them are left. The first 2 just kind of are swallowed by the you see they're parang bathed in faint light and they just fade. They watch themselves fade from existence.
Tapos I'll look at Gigi parang, tapos, what are you doing? Tapos, sabi ko kay Macria, PL please, no killing. Tapos, lalapit ako towards dun sa group nila.
Okay, so you make it 30 feet, 25 feet.
I'm not killing them.
I haven't even done anything. Why would you say something like that? I'm against killing.
Hanzo is like, are you sure? No killing? What if they're dangerous?
Just do what you want.
Can I throw the dog at them?
At them. No, I want to keep him.
I'm not a dog. My name is Dog, but I'm not a dog. You oof, says Dog.
You said do what you want. Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, he said do what you want.
Up to you. I trust you.
Movement ni Hanzo, I see he can't quite get there with his 40-foot speed, so he's going to use cunning action to dodge. And kind of goes there, carrying yeah, he can't half of speed nila but between creatures. So he lets go of Dog and kind of tells Margaret to watch him. Parang, you move and our dog will eat you. Okay? Leaves him there. And he dashes cunning action dash towards these two. Kapag ba confused, incapacitated ba? They can take reactions lang. Okay. So he kind of in one movement he draws his scimitar, but then as he draws it forth like that, he swings the pommel, yung handle, onto the head of one of the dudes. He makes his attack. He hits. So that's a... Draw ko na lang din to. That's a hit. Walang sneak attack though. It's a 10 bludgeoning damage, and he's going to make it a menacing attack. So that this guy, scare this guy, he succeeds. So he's not scared, he's just confused. Maybe it's probably the confusion. Hindi na naiintindihan na merong barbarian, rogue fighter in front of him. So he takes the damage. That's going to be 18 damage. And Hando attacks another time. That's a miss. It's not used to not killing people. So he misses the second strike. This dude though is it's kind of bloodied. You can see blood is there's blood gushing from his nose where he was hit by the pommel of the blade. That's Hanzo. And then the woman, who's also confused, it must make during their turn a D10. Three. Okay, she just stands there, dazed, looking at something that's not there. And then Nanika. Nanika has switch on music. Alright. Okay, Nanika can't quite get there, so she double moves.
Akala ko she's guarding Dog.
Kaya nga pala, no? She just stays there and growls at Dog. Dog stays still as a statue. Dude number 3 is confused. Let's roll a D10. 4. Fortunately, I think that also means wala siyang gagawin. So, stares into space as well. Makara, it's your turn. They are 60 feet away from you.
Okay. So does it seem that dog is not gonna run away?
Yeah, he's like frozen in fear. Parang
Okay.
staring wide-eyed at the...
Okay. So I rush towards the commotion, and then I hit the person nearest, the first person I can reach. Whispering.
I would say, yeah, the same one na in-attack ni Hando. Si Dude 3.
Sup, dude?
Who's kind of holding his nose, bleeding.
Should have listened to us.
14.
Baba na roll.
He actually manages to bring up a dagger to parry that strike.
That's okay. One more. Naubos na yung magagandang rolls ko.
That definitely hits.
Okay.
13 damage. You clock him on the thigh, and he kind of stumbles a bit.
Still up?
Look.
Okay, I will flurry.
Okay, go ahead.
Kung na-KO na siya after that, yung isa yung next na flurry.
Okay, so you want to knock him out, or you want to break his bones?
I stare at Kalen. I just knock him out.
Okay. And you have this moment of as you prepare your flurry of blows, you kind of, that lesson comes to mind where ito yung important parts of the body that you should hit, like the kidney, the solar plexus, ganyan.
I remember Mordecai.
You remember Mordecai and the scene that you saw in the miller's house. So make your okay, unarmed strike. That both hit. Yeah. So that's 8 plus 15, 23 damage. The second one is enough to knock this guy out. He slumps to the floor like a sack of potatoes. Your 1-2 punch. You send him sprawling.
Okay. That's it.
So,
Do I still have movement to go near the girl? Like in front of her? Okay.
I'd say no. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So that ends your turn. So Dude 2 is incapacitated and banished. Dude 4, though, is going to roll a d10. Come on, give me something interesting.
1.
Okay, moves in a random direction. Kind of 7. Okay, he looks at this guy kind of as if looking at Hanzo for the first time. He goes wide-eyed as if noticing seeing something terrible, and he scrambles away into the farther end of the alley. And Hanzo makes an opportunity attack. That misses. He was weirded out by this behavior. So, Giddy, it's your turn. Meron na lang dalawa. May isang dude na tumakbo. Si Dude 4 and si yung woman who is staring into space.
Okay,
Extraction lang.
casting sleep. So, level 1 lang. On the area na may mga hostiles.
Okay.
Lowest HP goes to sleep first.
Okay. You roll your 5d8. And as you're casting this, the woman gets a moment of clarity. And she kind of looks towards. Oh, okay. No, she doesn't know your name. Master. How did she address you? This master, I guess. Master, thank you for coming to my rescue. I was asleep. Thank you for coming to rescue me.
Senpai.
Thank you for noticing me. You noticed me, Senpai. And she is asleep. She slumps down to the floor, sleeping. It doesn't seem to have an effect on a dude 4. Okay, Len, ikaw na ulit.
Can I reach yung girl?
Yeah, I would say yeah, sure. You can reach the girl.
I'll head to the girl, pick her up.
Parang
And then,
as she was being cross asleep, parang she was moving towards your direction, parang wala nang mga bandits. And you're able to get to her. You pick her up and then
I'll turn around to Makria and should head to the tavern now.
Did you find her coin pouch?
Kanina ba? Naki-4 ba?
oh, naka-dude 4. And he actually dropped it. He dropped it near your feet when he ran away to the...
Okay.
Parang he's now screaming. What?
Sige,
Looking
so
at Ham.
pick it up and then can we please go to the tavern now? Kaylin?
Okay. So you leave this...
Kunin ko
Poor
si dog. You wanna go back here or you wanna sit on Nanika?
No, sitting on the beast, please.
Okay. Hop here. Hop on.
So he hops on your shoulder. And then it's kind of awkward. So he eventually moves on to like ride on your back like a backpack almost. So you have one of those parang backpack animals na dog. But it's
I'm collecting animals now.
Hindi ka sa fur.
Hindi ka sa fur. Okay.
all right. So you continue on to the streets of not Frontera, the streets of Bettegar. And
Just how far is this tavern?
as you're walking there, the woman, she's even more beautiful as she's sleeping. You notice there's a certain otherworldliness to her beauty that, as a dwarf, you also kind of find strangely attractive. I mean, yung kind of transcendent kind of race kind of transcends her beauty. Hindi siya yung tipong drop dead gorgeous. Siya yung tipong beauty na hindi siya parang slow burn. Hindi siya yung parang the more you look at her, not about at how not she doesn't have the perfect nose or mouth or eyebrows, but all the little imperfections in her face just make her more parang attractive, I guess. But
Ano to? Elf? Elf ba ito?
it turns out that she's an elf. Kind of on the small side. And like she's dressed in parang and layers of green cloth, dark greens, leather armor, and her hair is parang meron siyang parang wooden hairband, and she has, hold on my hair now. She has dirty blonde hair. She kind of Bakria, the way she's dressed, she kind of reminds you of Keyleth. In a way. Kasi Keyleth was a half elf. She's a full on elf.
Okay.
And you eventually make it to the tavern. So where is my... She wakes up just as you enter the Crooked Stag. So the tavern is a plaster and wood framed 2-story building with several shuttered windows and a big prominent brick chimney. Several battered shields hang on the walls inside. There's also a number of crates stacked along the back wall and shelves filled with random cookie stuff, like trinkets and curiosities and things. So parang basically parang Fridays, parang TGA Fridays. And you know, Kira, that this is a rustic place and known for great service.
What kind of service?
The wholesome kind, of course. And true to that, as soon as you enter, you are greeted by your old friend Hubert Mundy, who tells you, "Oh, hey, mate," and looks at what you're carrying.
Hubert.
Are you going to need a room? He raises an eyebrow.
Nasa likod lang kami nakaganon.
Just the usual table, and I guess room.
Okay. So he guides you to your usual table. That is mostly parang he, as much as possible, he tells you na this table is always free for you, my friend. But it's because it's your spot in the tavern. And he asks your friends, well, what will it be? Our specials today are beetroot ramen and a tankard of bitter, that's 4 silver. Or you can have a hamburger and a glass of vodka, 4 silver also. Or we also have a egg steamed bun with rice and a mug of perry, that's 5 silver. You can see there are several, maybe 8 or 10 other patrons inside the tavern.
Sige, so I'll order the ramen and then I'll ask the dog what he wants.
Vegetarian meal as well.
He says, "I'll have the hamburger.
Hamburger, okay.
Not the vodka."
Okay, and then I asked, "Do you have anything for my wolf?" And then I point at
you point
probably
at,
outside.
oh, there. She's tame, isn't she?
Of course.
All right, then Hubert kind of looks to Kalen to kind of look to you for confirmation that he's not going to the thing is not going to eat the horses in the stable. All right, we'll get her her own comfortable spot in the stables. It's quite empty at the moment.
Cool.
So sure. What
She
else?
likes her meat fresh.
Yeah, we're gonna he kind of shouts an order at one of the servants to go to the butcher shop ASAP and get a quarter of a cow or something that they could get fast because that thing looks hungry and it's actually looking at Doggy.
Stay.
It's terrifying. Yeah, no vodka for me. Not gonna get. Must keep my wits around. You know.
Don't worry, I won't let her eat you. I find you too interesting.
You know that's.
Yeah.
I just. Okay, parang it's like he kind of remembers something and begins to tell it, and then remembers na she is disguised as a halfling, and he kind of stops talking to stop getting attention to himself.
Okay.
And at this point, the woman wakes up.
Oh my god.
And as she wakes up in your arms, Ken, she kind of hugs you, as you still carry her. Like you basically carried her across the threshold. My hero.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
She kind of starts crying. I got lost. And you know, it's my first time here. I just got promoted to Obsidian rank. I want to see the city, you know? But I just took a wrong turn and there's these guys. You know, if you weren't there, I couldn't know what would have happened to me.
Aria, this looks so familiar.
I'm just drinking and
No, this is different.
And,
As you're a seasonal adventurer, you would say that by the look of her gear and her garb, she's maybe a druid. So, if there's any way I could repay the kindness you've given me.
Helen is druids.
Nah, it's alright. Those thugs shouldn't be that bold messing around the alleyways during the morning.
I keep elbowing Giddy. Like,
Oh, where's my manners? My name's Macy. Nice to meet you, sir.
Kalen.
Kalen. And you're
And this
I like your name.
This little mischievous guy here is Giddy. The muscle-bound woman there is Macria.
I'm not that muscly.
And
Excuse me.
big guy over there is Hanzo.
Yeah, I'm not very. I'm really sleepy.
Don't worry, big guy. You'll get to sleep soon enough. Just eat your dinner first.
All right, he gets down and he orders he asks about the menu, the egg steamed bun. Parang, what kind of egg do you put in there?
Gnome eggs.
To be specific, the chicken, duck, and like the Hubert looks at him like, why is he asking?
What color are the eggs?
You know what? So I'll take the ramen as well. Sure.
So Macy brings you to Bettegar.
You're asking Macy?
Pwede bang habang nag-uusap sila, unti-unti kaming lumalayo? Like, so iniwan na namin silang dalawa doon. Once
she calms down, she tells you na she was from the Adventurers Guild in Macy's, and she came here right after she got promoted to Obsidian to look for another, because she didn't like her party before. She kind of whispers beneath her voice to you na, they're all like, sleazy guys who just wanted, that thing with me, and I just couldn't handle the drama, so I just went out of there to look for maybe more preferable party mates over here, maybe. And she just shares. So
I can write you up an introduction to the Order of the Gauntlet if you like. They could probably set you up with some new party members of the more.
Or she can join us. I shout from the other side of the table. We can use another healer.
Why are all you guys over there?
Because we're giving you some privacy. Go
minor illusion ng echo ng join us.
We are in need of more women in this team. I'm sick and tired of all this testosterone.
She kind of brightens up at the idea of joining her savior. Like, I'm very good at healing. That's my specialty. That's why I got the highest mark for healing in my batch.
Great. I'm sure you and Kaylin can exchange healing stories.
And then you hear like dog eating his hamburger. Wait, you're recruiting?
Why?
You're recruiting? I mean,
Snoopy, you can come too if you want. We'll call him Snoopy Dog.
Want to join us too? Apparently, we're recruiting.
Well,
make him more menacing. Make it Dog the Bounty Hunter or something.
I
Pitbull.
I'll meditate over it. I'll ask the traveler for a sign, Dog says. And you continue to have this conversation with Macy. She tells you about her misadventures about her first party ragtag group of basically boys with a pretty girl. All of them fawning over her, trying to give her loot and stuff to win her favor.
Nobody in this party wants to gain my favor.
Well, if it's sharing loot with you, you don't have to worry. This party probably won't share any loot.
Hey, I resent that. I give you allowances.
Okay, so as
let's get rooms. Pero kulang na isang room, so kailangan mag-bunk together in Kaylin and Macy.
You want her to join us? She might,
You don't want it?
Oh wait, she says, I'll pay for the rooms. That's what I'll do. Don't worry, she says. I have more than enough from my quest reward from before. And she takes out her coin pouch and takes out several like gold pieces and silver pieces to pay for your rooms. So you would each have a room upstairs.
Hindi mag-share ng room si Kaylin at saka si Macy?
Well,
Conservative daw on the first day.
Yeah, no. But they don't.
Oh.
So, but ilan ba kayo? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's just enough room. Kasi there are no people like staying overnight during the day. So it's empty. It's all free. So you all go upstairs and go to each of your own rooms. Just out of curiosity, sino yung magkaka-adjacent rooms?
Gusto ko sa tabi ng room ni Kaylin.
Katabi ko si Snoopy.
So Kaylin.
So gitna ako ni Kaylin and si Hanzo na lang. Basta gusto ko katabi ni Kaylin.
Okay, so Kaylin, then Kaylin, Macria, Hanzo.
And then si Macy dun sa other side ni Kaylin.
Okay, si Kaylin sa other side ni Kaylin.
Si
Then,
Dog,
si-
pwede
si-
bang
Dog is not, do you want him to have his own room?
Sinong gustong kasama ni Dog?
Yeah, he can bunk with me.
Okay.
Palit naman sila, kasya sila sa isang kama.
Yeah, he actually kind of likes the nickname you gave him. It's an upgrade from just Dog.
Snoopy.
So Snoopy, that's nice. He says.
You want to smoke some weed, Snoopy Dog?
Well, smoke? What? Wait, what do you have? You know, on the, you can just tell me on the DL if you know.
I'll put out yung smoking pipe and then some weeds that I have gotten through my travels. You try this one, dude. It's really cool.
All right, so you as it's kind of getting like pretty early in the morning, like maybe 7 o'clock, you start to bedding down, winding down to sleep. So Macy, Kellen, Macria, Hanzo, and then si Giddy and Dog. As you're sleeping, you're about, alam mo yung moment when you're about to fall asleep, Kellen, you're still kind of getting used to this sleeping in the day. You hear your door open. And in comes si Macy, and she's like, you just smile. Sorry, did I wake you? It's just kind of weird that you guys sleep during the day, and I felt kind of lonely. You don't mind if I come in? I'm still pretty shaken about what happened.
Sure.
So
It's pretty difficult for me to adjusting sleeping during the day.
So I guess you sit up on your bed, or what? Or you just lie down there.
I sit up, offer her if she wants to sit down or.
Okay, so she sits down beside you, and you can smell her scent, na parang leafy, road-worn, adventurer. May parang scent of lavender mixed in there, like the flower. And she's like, not looking at you, she says. She kind of reaches her hand and grasps your left hand in her right hand. And she says, I'm really, really thankful for what you did. And I hope you don't mind if I
Kill you.
I hope you don't mind me parang getting back at you. She's kind of awkward with the words. I know you're a dwarf and all, but I've heard stories that dwarves are they're not very big, but I hear they're big where it counts. And she kind of grins at you, and her hand goes from your hand to your lap, and she leans to whisper, "Please, I've not been with a dwarf before." Don't worry, I can make it quiet. And she kind of starts. I have this spell that I just learned, and she starts to cast something, and you recognize it as the silence spell. And instantly, sound leaves the room. You don't even hear anything. She kind of no one will. She mouths at you. No one will hear us. And she leans onto you. What? How do you respond? Siya yung nag-save ng girl eh. Siya yung nag-carry ng girl eh. It could have been Makria or Hamza.
Send a sending spell to her.
Teka, meron bang verbal opponent? You can't speak inside the body.
Oo nga, no? Oh my God, no!
So she just goes from this. She puts her finger on your mouth like that. And you feel this.
Yeah, sabi ko lang. So, sulat ko na lang. I'll try to write something down. Meron bang pen or make
So you try to stop her?
Yep.
As soon as she sees what you're trying to do, you see the kind of a look in her eyes, like she's thinking with your high wisdom. You would know if she's like, is he? Am I not attractive enough? Parang ganun.
I'll mention na hindi yun.
And then when you say that, she kisses you. So if you want to resist her, make a charisma saving throw. And I'm going.
You have borrowed my circlet.
Make a charisma saving throw, and I'm going to give you disadvantage because you are currently locked in lips with this beautiful young woman. And you didn't realize how soft elven lips could be. You find yourself melting in her arms. And she kind of pushes you down gently on the bed. The bed making no noise. And the camera pans to the next room over, Makria. So we rewind. This has been happening for the past few minutes. So let's rewind the clock a few minutes before.
Nakikinig lang ako na gano'n.
No, you don't actually hear anything. It's strange. You've been trying to listen for something, staying alert.
Why so quiet?
Parang you heard the door open on the room beside you, and then just nothing. And then you hear your door open.
Wait, hindi siya nakalock? Hindi ako naglalak. Malamang naglalak ako.
Naglock ka ba?
Yeah.
It opens.
What?
You hear a click.
What? What? Why?
Your door opens. And stepping into the room is a muscular figure. Familiar to you.
Mas si Bork?
Nope. And it's a he, locks the door behind him. And in the flash of movement is right next to your bed.
What? Hindi ako pwede mag-dodge.
And it's a hooded figure, and as they're moving closer, go ahead and make a perception check to see if you're there.
At mamamatay pa yata ako. Wait, ano na, gagamitin ko na yung inspiration ko.
Okay.
Kasi patapos na. Dapat ginamit mo inspiration mo, Jill eh.
Wala na, nagamit na niya. 28.
Mapapaaway pa yata ako nito.
This figure rushing towards you. As you're lying down in bed, try to listen to the other room, diba?
Mm.
This figure dashes towards you, and all but He all but flies towards you, diba? Parang jumping and swings as he swings his fist at you. You see, unmistakably, it's the eyes of Master Mordecai. And that's where we'll stop for next week.
No!
You were more than fit for that. First game,
Good game, guys.
Thank you guys for playing. I had fun. I had fun.
No, I'm starting all over again.
We've been here before.
Ano yung pangalan nung girl? Yung...
Macy.
Hindi. Yung royalty girl.
Si Priscilla.
Priscilla. It's like Elvin and Priscilla all over again.
Oh, pero hindi na ito pinlan na. I had something prepared kung si Gidi yung or kung utusan mo ni Hanzo or something. Pero been interesting kung si Hanzo yung natusan mo to save the girl.
Hey.
But no. Kailan mas naman to have to pick her up. We'll see what happens. As you know, different types of action are happening in adjacent rooms.
Weekend bug.
Habang nagtapat
Alright, thanks guys for playing. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.